In the last 8 years, the Government of India collected a whopping rupees 26.5 lakh crore on fuel cess. Whenever the nation questioned Modi government about the abnormal hike in fuel prices, the Union government took refuge in 4 different narratives. Let us debunk each of these false narratives of the NDA government. Number 1. International crude oil price per barrel was approximately $105 in 2014. It is $105 today. Then how did the petrol price increase from Rs 70 to Rs 120 per litre? Number 2. Since 2014, the Government of India paid only Rs 73,686 crore in oil bond dues which were issued by the previous UPA government. This constitutes to a meager 3.5% of the Rs 26.5 lakh crore revenues earned by the Government of India through cess on fuel. Then how did the petrol price increase from Rs 70 to 120 per litre? Number 3. India imports less than 1% of its oil from Russia. Major exporters of oil to India are Iraq, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Nigeria and the US. When there is no impact of the Ukraine-Russia crisis on India's oil imports, how did the petrol price increase from Rs 70 to Rs 120 per litre? Number 4. In the 7 years since 2015, Telangana government hasn't increased a single paisa on fuel tax. It was 35.2% VAT then, it is 35.2% VAT today. Then how did the petrol price increase from Rs 70 to Rs 120 per litre? Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, before you name call Telangana and ask the state government to reduce VAT on fuel, please care to answer as to why BJP ruled states like Bihar and Madhya Pradesh are still selling petrol at a price higher than Telangana even today. It's simply because the Government of India increased fuel cess by a whopping 294% on petrol and a mind-boggling 612% on diesel in the last 8 years. Prior to 2014, centre and states used to get 50% share each in the total fuel taxes. But now, the centre's share in total taxes in petrol and diesel went up to 68%, leaving only 32% for states, as cess replaced taxes. So, Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, if your government can reduce the cess on petrol and diesel, the price of petrol will come down to Rs 70 per litre and diesel to Rs 60 per litre without any intervention by the Telangana government. Thank you. Jai Telangana, Jai Hind.